Hey dear friends, welcome back to our travel blog. Today we are here at the Saadiyat Culture District of the Abu Dhabi to visit one of the best museums of the world, the Louvre, Abu Dhabi, which is the largest museum of the Arabian Peninsula. You all might have heard the name Louvre before, right? Yeah, there is another Louvre museum in Paris, but the one in Abu Dhabi and one in Paris are totally different from each other, although they share the same name. Well, they have a lot of history and a lot of things common in them, but we don't want to know all about their history, right? We are here to enjoy, so let's start. The entire museum is divided into 12 galleries which tell a chronological history of our creativity. The first one is the first village, and the linings in the floor that you can see are the coastal areas. It is the boundaries of the coastal areas from where the archaeological discoveries have come into this museum from all over the world, including all the cultures, and it is all over the floor of the first part. So in the first village, we come to know how the communities began to settle in the first villages where they domesticated animals and plant species despite their regional differences. In the second gallery, we come to know how the kingdoms began to appear in the fertile valleys of the Tigris, Nile, Indus, and the Yellow River around the 3000 BCE, and the emergence of bronze weapons, axes, swords, and armors, and how they became emblems of prestige and power. And here is the mummy from Egypt. I will not tell you guys anything because I don't want to give you spoilers about this part of the museum. Personally, this was the best part. The third gallery is the civilizations and the empires. This section shows us how the first kingdom began to give the way to the vast cultures and political groups from around 1000 BCE. The fourth gallery is the universal religion. This section explains how around 2000 years ago, the spread of universal religion succeeded in reaching most of the civilized areas of Europe, Asia, and the Africa in just a few centuries. And the three universal religions were Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. By addressing their messages to all humanity without distinction, these religions transcended local cultural characteristics and deeply transformed communities that had thrived during that time. The fifth gallery is about the Asian trade routes. The expansion of the universal religions paralleled the establishment of the vast trading network between Asia, Africa, and Europe. China emerged as one of the main hubs for innovation in the 7th century, producing world-changing inventions such as gunpowder, paper, and printing technologies. These technologies were transported to the Islamic world, which lay at the heart of the thriving land and sea routes that supported the Silk trade linking Asia, Europe, and Africa. From the 8th to 10th century, Baghdad witnessed a golden age of the arts and sciences. The sixth one is from the Mediterranean to the Atlantic, that's the name. So, a melting pot for the cultures of Christianity, Byzantium, and Islam, the Mediterranean basin in the Middle Ages served as a focal point for commercial and cultural routes from across Asia and Africa. In Europe, competition between Christian kingdoms and flourishing trade contributed to economic and scientific developments. At the end of the 15th century, Portuguese navigators explored the coastline of Africa and opened new trade routes to the Indian Ocean, while crossing of the Atlantic fostered contact between Europe and the great civilizations of the Americas. The seventh gallery is called the Thinking of the State. Following the great voyages of exploration, terrestrial and commercial expansion between the 16th and the 18th century brought radical change to the exercise of power and to modes of representation and communication. from King China to the conflicts of the Americas, from Mughal India to the Ottoman empires. The dividing up of territories required the creation of strong networks to ensure stable governance in the new empires. The eighth gallery is called the first globalization. The circulation of goods and people experienced unprecedented acceleration during the modern period. In just 3 centuries, new systems of global exchange and the emergence of new empires transformed societies and territories, quickening the pace of culture, material, and spiritual transformation. These disruptions and transformations also facilitated social and cultural exchange within and between empires. Now, talking about the further parts, I'll keep it a secret for all of you. You guys got to visit it and understand all of it. It's absolutely awesome and worth it. For now, just rest at your home and watch it on my channel, but then you guys got to visit it. The next few parts, I'll show you a bit of clips of it, but not the whole of parts, so that I don't reveal everything to you. And you guys enjoy when you visit it.